yes, the national team will have home for their. So whenever camp opens, they have a place to go. They have home, because we've been asking for years now, where is the home of the Super Eagles? Today it is Lagos, tomorrow it is Akwa Ibom, next tomorrow it is Abuja. Before you know it, it has always been like that. It is Delta. So the NFF now are looking to build hostels, pitches, facilities, I should put it as a whole, for the national team. So that also we'll talk about on the show. But maybe we should even start from there. So the story is about the Nigeria Football Federation. They have declared their intention to build hostels and training pitches for the use of the national teams. And rising from its executive committee meeting in Abuja on Monday, the NFF, through its spokesman Ademola Olajire, stated that it was resolved during the meeting that the body has deemed it necessary to build these facilities for the usage of the team. The project is expected to be facilitated through the FIFA Forward program, which has largely been underutilized by the federation in time past. So this time, the NFF president Ibrahim Gusau has confirmed that he has made a proposal to that effect to his executive. So welcome development. We've called for this, and it looks like it is in the works.
Yeah, like you said, when you think of proper national teams in the world, you sort of ascribe a particular place to them. You think of England, you think of the Wembley Stadium, you think of Brazil, you think of the Maracana, and the Super Eagles, the Super Falcons, the Flying Eagles, all our national teams just sort of play. At some point, we're playing wherever the ISB that was.
They politicized it.
So this one, welcome development.
Well, I think so. Depending on how long we'll have to wait to see that come to reality, but the fact that we're trying to get a home for the players means that all the conversation as regards going to hotel, as regards payment of hotel, as regards outstanding bills and all of that. I mean, it also helps with the
saves money as well.
Team. It saves a lot of money. And it's something that is our own. It's always another way of employing labor as well. I'm sure a lot of people will be employed to be managing these facilities when it's not being used. So it's an all-encompassing thing. I don't want to start, jumping around about the initiative of the IMC, but so far,
the NFF, you mean? The
NFF, rather. I think, the administration of Gusau seems to understand where it's coming from. It seems to have an idea of where it's going to, and also put it side by side the relative stability we're having in the league at the moment. We've not had any major issue. All of the major issues have been sanctioned immediately. Point deduction, teams to play behind closed doors, Academy Warriors, for instance, and the teams have been everyone seems to be up and doing at the moment. So for me, it's a good step towards the right direction. And when we are going to have this thing, it's a different ball game. But then we want to have a home. We don't want to have politicization of where the Super Eagles will play. They take them to Kano when we are playing in the hottest part of the year. You take the team to Kano where they can hardly breathe because you feel maybe the Kano state government is giving you some money. Now we don't want all of these things politicized. We want the Eagles to have a home where it will be. It could be the FCT, so that it could be centralized. They won't say, you are favoring the southwest ahead of the northeast. It doesn't matter. For me, the important thing is that there's a standard facility that belongs to the national teams, from the future Eagles to the Golden Eagle, to the Flying Eagles, to the Chan Eagles, to the Olympic Eagles,
really
to the Super Eagles, to the Super Falcons, to the Flamingos, to the Falconet. Everybody would have a home, and I think it's a very big step towards the right direction. Triple.
Okay, a very big step towards the right direction. Still talking about the Super Eagles now. The Super Eagles will take on the Wild Dogs of Guinea-Bissau in a day 3 match.
African teams are names of animals. Which one is Wild Dogs?
I mean, European teams, 3 Lions of England.
Those ones are 3 Cubs.
Okay, so European teams also have their own. But talking about that game, yes, it is a 2023 African Cup of Nations qualification game, which will happen at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja on the 24th of March. That's for the first leg. But Guinea-Bissau, they are yet to pick a date for the second match, which could be either 27th or 28th of March in the Moroccan city of Marrakech, as Guinea-Bissau does not have a CAF approved playing turf. Also talking about the Falcons now, the Super Falcons have arrived at Leon State of Guanajuato, Mexico, for the 4-Nation Invitational Tournament Revelation Cup. The 2023 edition will be held in Leon, Mexico, from February 15th to 21st of 2023. The Super Falcons will take on Mexico in their first game at 10 p.m. on Wednesday. That's just tomorrow. So we bid them all the best as they prepare for the FIFA Women's World Cup. So let's take a breather. When we come back, we've got commercial break as well. When we come back, we will talk about Israel Adesanya and the center referee, not the center referee, I should say, the VAR referee in the game between Arsenal and their opposition, just Brentford, I should say. That man is been suspended. Yesterday we talked about the Brighton VAR, yes, the Brighton Crystal Palace VAR official who was responsible for that mistake being suspended for 2 games. Now the one involving the Arsenal game also has been suspended. So more on that, and also the UEFA Champions League coming up after this commercial break. Triple O, Tunde Young and Okwemi Akiode still very much in the studio. So before we went on that break, we told you about the NFF looking to build hostels for the national team. Not just hostels, also pitches. Just like having a facility that the national team can call home, a place the national team can call home. It will involve pitches, hostels, and even many more that would also enhance the national team whenever they are on national duty. Talking about the NFF right there. So also we talked about the NFF, the Super Eagles game against Guinea-Bissau in the African Cup of Nations 2023 qualifiers that will take place on the 24th of March in the National Stadium. Talking about Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja. The second leg is yet to be confirmed. Talking about the date for the second leg is yet to be confirmed. So away from that, let's also talk about another man. Talking about former UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya. He has revealed that he plans to be out of mixed martial arts in 5 years ahead of his rematch with Alex Pereira. The Nigerian star was defeated by long-time rival Pereira last year for the third time in his fighting career, which saw him lose his title. Now the last stylebender faces the daunting task of overturning his defeat in a rematch with Poatan on the 9th of April at UFC 287 in Miami. However, the 33-year-old has insisted that he will try to end his career on a high and wants to return to his status as the king of the division. So we are streaming live on Facebook, we are streaming live on YouTube as well. Just go to Mainland 98.3 FM right there to join us. In the mood of Valentine, Tunde Young is wearing his blue over blue. It's a different shade of blue. It looks, yes.
Blue.
Okay.
And Cherish is wearing black.
She's wearing black.
Red balloons
right behind you.
Cherish.
Okay. Whoever that is, I don't know. But Triple O is wearing.
We have a screenshot anyway. We can post it on the YouTube.
You dare not do that.
You have access to it.
I thought you said we don't have anything. You don't know what we're talking about.
You can have our mic, but you cannot have our data.
You cannot. I cannot have our phone.
Okay. Thank you very much. I am Osas. I see you already on Facebook saying, I beg drop a number, my call. Okay, we can call now fast. Okay, 0913600410 is the number to call to join the conversation. Yes, 0913600410. We've been having a bit of issue with connecting with calls today, so you might not be able
it's
to.
Because of people like you, there's congestion. Only you've received 4 calls from deliveries today, and the 4 things they send is just one. They shared it into 4 places.
Okay.
So it's because of you network providers are messing up.
Back to I am Osas on Facebook. Now who gets lover? They think about Valentine Day. The Champions League is on my mind. You also want to say Happy Valentine
I
Day.
pity Arsenal fans.
Okay.
In fact, there's an Arsenal fan out there. You don't have a number.
Somebody comes to
I don't have fuel. You don't have
Somebody
cash.
comes to mind that we all know. I will not call her name.
With your free chest.
I will not call her.
With your free
She's a
chest.
Formula 1 analyst.
I will not call her.
Her name is-
Cherish,
I don't know why you calling me. Okay.
Cherish, please.
Okay.
Actually, it's even both of them because even the other one I was thinking of.
The other one is even essential part of that zone.
As I've come Formula 1 now, and I just realized, it's true. The 2 Arsenal fans. The 2 Arsenal fans.
Their plus of minus is 0.
I'm going to lose both ways today.
No Champions League. No Bazoo. No cash. No network.
There's another one. We know her. You know now.
No, talk.
Sage. Sage 7.
You said you're an Arsenal fan.
You are talking about Arsenal fans, not women you are interested in generally.
Not the ones that call you Cherish.
I don't understand.
So
Okay.
the cat is out of the bag. I think the bag is out of the cat.
Any which way. So let's move on. This one is in cycling. Yes, Nigerian cyclist Victoria Lawal, Peace Olawale, and Eze Okwe Saraye have won gold medals for Nigeria at the ongoing 19th CAC African Road and Paracycling Championship ongoing at the Olebu Ibukuma Pukwasi Route in Accra, Ghana. Victoria Lawal and Peace Olawale from Oyo State emerged as champions in the female youth category, while Eze Okwe Saraye from Delta State also clinched gold in the road race. So a good one for them, for them right there. But this is a big one, a big story. It's been reported that Jesse Marks, the former Leeds United manager, has verbally agreed to become Southampton's new manager. So welcome development. We talked about it yesterday.
Yes, also in other news, Southampton have verbally agreed to relegate them.
They willingly secured themselves to the championship. It was a willing decision.
I mean, the championship is not ready for Jesse Marsh high quality, high intensity football. I'm
sure we leave them.
Sorry, but you will like it. Because the only reason I don't want to relegate, of course, for the Nigerians, so not to just join and to live out his dream of the Premier League. I would not want him to just have 6 months of that and it's back to championship football. I don't want that for him. His career deserves a lot better than that. So for his sake, I'm hoping Jesse Marsh can find a way to outdo what he did at Leeds United. Because I do not see the logic in hiring somebody that was sacked for being ahead of you in the relegation squad. But like, his team had higher standards than you. The team that employed him, Leeds United are ahead of Southampton, and Leeds United sacked Jesse Marsh.
You can't blame Mark for this one. I mean, the team has gone. You can't blame Southampton, rather. It's the coach you would blame, because you left a team that is higher sacked you, went to a team that is lower.
He's just looking for work. He's the people that don't know what they're doing, that they're approaching. Because Southampton, Leeds United is 17th on the table. I'm looking at that. Leeds United have scored. They've scored 38. They've scored 28 goals this season. They've scored 10 more than Southampton. And they've considered less goals than Southampton, and Leeds United still consider that underperforming and sacked Jesse Marsh. So Southampton, a club that has been in the Premier League longer than Leeds United, by the way. The Southampton have been in the Premier League for over a decade now, for a stretch. So this is a club that has nearly made Europe. They even played the Europa League 1 year. So it's like they are in terms of standing in the Premier League, they are more in recent years. They are more. They are more prestigious than Leeds United. Of course, Leeds United has a lot more history
before they got relegated.
Perennial capitals before they got relegated. So, like in that, if Leeds United are showing that level of ambition and firing, so why are you? It can work. Like football is illogical in that sense that match can come in now and actually turn Southampton around, and maybe he will now find the magic touch he didn't have at Leeds United. Maybe let's not rule anybody out, and I hope he does, for Onuachu and Aribo's sake. I genuinely hope he does, but I do not see the upside here, to be honest.
Okay, blunder referee Lee Mason has been dropped for the next round of Premier League fixtures after his mistake in Arsenal's draw with Brentford. Mason was operating as the VAR in that clash and failed to spot an offside during Ivan Toney's equalizer. His name is absent from the list of appointments published today, which comes after Howard Webb contacted the Gunners to explain the botched call. So yes, he's been dropped to here for 2 games. Way to go.
Well, it doesn't change anything. Like I said, I was talking to a couple of guys over the weekend, and I said that particular dropped point at the Emirates for Arsenal may even cost them that whatever point they will drop tomorrow against Manchester City, if they drop any point at all. They played against a Brentford side that was in top form. They've dropped only 4 points so far in the season at the Emirates Stadium. And those points have come against teams that played them when they were in a top form. Newcastle United unbeaten in about 16 games now. Brentford also are going strong, unbeaten in about 10 matches in all competition as well. So it was a game that they didn't play well. Maybe a lot of us can just feel it was a well-deserved point for both of them. But the circumstances at which the points came is what is building the controversy. And that again, as much as I know the point drop would really pain Arsenal fans and Arsenal as a whole, I feel happy. A further justification to the fact that you cannot use one human perfection to correct another human error. So if you would come out to say that the call was a human error, then that means the essence of the old VAR has been defeated in the first place, because the idea is that you want to eradicate every form of mistakes as much as possible, and as long as it is still human beings that are still sit glue to the front of those screens to make those calls, then mistakes will come. And this is not the first time it's happening to Arsenal. At the Old Trafford, there are 3 3-1 defeat against Manchester United, one of their goals was actually called for a foul on Eriksen. At the end of the day, they reviewed and they found out it was not a foul. They apologized. So if things like this keep coming in, the apology does not restore the point. The most important thing is that you've dropped point, valuable points, the point that could go. Imagine if they manage to get a scrapping win against Brentford in that particular match.
Put them in a very good shape.
Put them in a comfortable position. Now they know if they lose tomorrow's match, Man City will go top, and you know what it means for Man City to go top. In fact, Arsenal's outstanding matches against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium.
Talking about tomorrow's game, we hear that Erling Haaland remains a doubt for Manchester City's trip to Arsenal on Wednesday night. The Premier League's top scorer.
It makes the team even more dangerous.
He was substituted at halftime of the win over Aston Villa on Sunday after taking a knock. The Norwegian, who has scored 25 goals in the competition this season, took part in a recovery session on Monday. But City boss Pep Guardiola says Haaland needs further assessment ahead of the top of the table encounter at the Emirates Stadium. So just like you pointed out, you are of the school of thought that City without Haaland are more dangerous against Arsenal on Wednesday.
Because when Haaland plays, there's the regular or expected concentration or focus on him. I mean, you look at either Saliba or Gabriel, one of them want to pin him down. But when Haaland does not play, he makes the team a little more, unpredictable. I mean, Haaland makes Man City a little predictable up front. You always know that once they track the ball to the bylines, they will be looking for a way to get the ball into the box 8, into the box 6. You know he's deadly with the ball. He knows how to get the job done. So without Haaland, and I don't even think Haaland won't play. I think he's going to be fit for that game, even if he doesn't get to
Pep Guardiola is just playing boju.
I don't think it's boju. I don't think it's mind game. For whatever it is, with or without Haaland, Man City are dangerous. Without Haaland, they're even more maybe not more dangerous. Maybe they're a little more unpredictable.
Okay, thank you very much. Before we talk about the UEFA Champions League, yes, we will talk about the UEFA Champions League. Mason Greenwood is also in the news. Yes, this is according to reports. Greenwood, who recently saw charges of attempted rape, assault, and controlling and coercive behavior against him dropped. We hear now that, according to the Daily Star, I should say, they claim the club's investigation into the 21-year-old striker was expected to conclude at any time from now. So the story now is that they are not sure if he will play for Manchester United this season.
Yeah, it's a case of even though the charges were dropped, it's
United are having their own investigation.
At the end of the day, there's no all that we know now is there's no legal case against it, but there's still a huge moral case. There's a reason Nike and his other brands dropped him, even despite the fact that he had been acquitted by the court. He was never even acquitted. The charges were just dropped. So that just means that there's no in case of the law, there's no sufficient evidence. Like, the judge can know by a hunch or by suggestive pieces of evidence that he did it, but because you don't have, by the letter of the law, you don't have the right evidence to
you don't have enough.
You actually have to just hands off. And in
it's what you can prove in court.
Yes, it's what you can prove in court. So it's a matter of, yes, it's not in legal trouble anymore, but it is still a case of he most likely did some of the things that he. I was not there. Let me know. let me reverse that. Let me say that in a less authoritative manner, because nobody knows anything for sure apart from Greenwood and the young woman involved. But it is just that a lot of those accusations were convincing to the point that it is illogical to just assume that he did not do anything that he was accused of.
Well, assumption.
That's why you expect Man City to be free of all of the over 100 allegations.
So as it is, legally, United are allowed to blame. United were allowed to play him the whole time. It's just a moral dilemma anyway, as Cherish begins to smile as we say that. But so moving on with the point. It's a case of, and this is a dilemma I put out. Immediately the issue happened. I can't remember sometime when it started, exactly when the news broke sometime last year. I was asking a question on my Twitter, and people were giving divisive answers. Basically, if Greenwood is acquitted by the court based on lack of evidence, but even though we all know that he did,
the court of public opinion.
Yes, in the court of public opinion, would you be okay with him playing for your club as a United fan?
I mean, there was a story that surfaced a couple of days ago that the United women's team don't want him to play for United.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, to the naked eye, it is quite obvious that he did at least one of those things. to the naked eye without any evidence, just based on the
But you can't condemn a man without evidence.
But I don't look, Triple. If the two of us are inside here and we step out and you have swollen eyes and lips and mouth, and I mean, I'm the first suspect, even though nobody can prove it.
Except they share it somewhere.
Okay, guys, let's go to YouTube. A couple of comments coming in on YouTube. Your mic is off now. A couple of comments. Yes, you can join these guys. Just go to Milan 98.3 FM on YouTube. We are streaming live. You can drop your comment right there. So Adewale Adekunle says, leave us Arsenal fans alone. Gunners for life. He also went on to say, Cherish triple. Oh, I sat. They don't put that for your mouth. Okay, no hala. Caleb Ojuku says, Cherish, I see you. Okay, on YouTube as well. Then Caleb Ojuku went on to write, PSG fits Colette today. Sharkos, their defense and their midfield is horrible. Without Messi dropping deep, they can't create chances. Okay, thank you very much. Even though we're yet to get into that fixture that will happen later tonight. Okay, there's a message that says, okay, this is from Chief Moses. Happy Val, guys. I adore you so much and love. I adore you guys so much, and Ala Madrid. Happy Valentine's Day, Mr. Okwemi. The current live streaming. Let's take a breather. When we come back, we'll enter into Pontas Corner. It's been a while, so let's make money tonight. So let's take a breather. When we come back, we enter into Pontas Corner. Then after Pontas Corner, we talk about the UEFA Champions League fixtures for tonight and what to expect tonight. So stay tuned with the Sport Cruise. It is live on the mainland 98.3 FM. My name is Triple O. Okoyemi Akinyode and Tunde Young are here with me.
You are listening to Sports
FM. Yeah, we help you to make informed betting decision. And of course, Pontas Corner is not for anyone below the age of 18. And the gospel right here is that don't stake more than you can afford to lose. Yes, my name is Triple O. I've got Tunde Young right here.
You know what to call yourself?
Triple O.
You said your name is Triple O.
Okay. My name is Triple O.
Triple Cherry.
See, guys.
You do the show.
Okay, we are in the Pontas Corner now.
You do the show.
No, anything you like, you say. Anything you like, you say.
If you can do the show alone, go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't stress.
So what are we looking forward to tonight? It's a big games tonight in the Champions League.
Yeah. I'm going to be giving you, just selected odds, possible outcome from tonight's Champions League games. Tonight's Champions League game, Bayern PSG. The other one feels like an Europa League match. AC Milan Tottenham. Sorry to AC Milan fans and Osebo.
I mean, who cares? Who cares about AC Milan fans?
Literally nobody.
Okay, so moving on.
Thank God, Osebo cannot call. Anyway, so PSG Bayern Munich, and the first option I will give to you 2.40 odds gaga over 1.5 first half, at least 2 goals in the first half. 2.40 odds.
2.40 odds.
That's
at least
way
2
more than
goals
double of your money
in the first half. That's massive. That's massive for a big game like Bayern against Paris Saint-Germain.
It's something that can happen. If you want to lean towards history, another option you can go with even bigger than is 2.47 odds Bayern to win, because Bayern have won 4 of the last 5 games against PSG. I mean, and also if you consider the fact that PSG are not the most balanced team right now, neither are Bayern, but at least they are slightly better than PSG. And couple that with history, we might be in for a Bayern Munich win. 2.47 odds.
So a Bayern win in Paris. That's going to be a big one, and we are still yet to confirm if Messi and Kylian Mbappe will play in that one, but they are in the squad. So the best way to go is, while trying to make your betting decisions, consider that Messi and Kylian Mbappe will take part in that game. Now, it might not get 100%.
They are also on painkillers. You should know.
Yes, that's the thing. That's why I'm saying you might not get the 100% Kylian Mbappe because of injury and just returning not exactly fit, but because they need him for this game. They are looking to do everything they can to make sure that he plays in the game. So you don't want to bet on Kylian Mbappe to get a goal? I
mean,
because of his injury, so just
I'll just routinely I'll give you the odds later, but I'm not advising you to bet on. He can score. You see Mbappe, he can, of course he can score. But let me give you for me the surest outcome here, and this is what me personally, this is what I'll be betting on, because at the end of the day, I'm not a lame willy. I cannot bet on every game. I don't have as limited as supply.
May willy.
I have limited supply of cash.
If I'm the one that is going, I will say I'm politicizing.
Okay. Are you happy?
Okay. Are you a lame?
Do you know a Lily?
I don't know
Yes. There's even one in Mushi.
The place used to buy bulk Chakada here. The area is called
So out of all these options, this is the one that I'll be betting heavy on, and I think you should do too. It's a combo game. It's double chance and go. That's Bayern Munich to win or draw, and both teams to score. So the game ends 1-1. The game ends 2-1 in favor of Bayern Munich. As long as Bayern Munich don't lose and they score and PSG scores, it might seem like a lot, but
everything points towards a goal in this game.
I think so. And so that particular outcome, draw or away and go combination, is 2.05. That's exactly double of your money with small jar on top. That's what me I'm doing. So if that outcome comes and you see it, you are just celebrate with me. Don't bill me. Just celebrate with me from your house. You know that I have,
Well, we took a break, and now Ponta's Corner is back, and yes, we'll be back with more wins. And let's look at the unrealistic one, like the crazy possible outcome from this game. When I say unrealistic, it's a risk. It's just playing with your money. A win to nil for either side.
If you say unrealistic, but something that surprisingly happens, you know Marquinhos pops up with a few goals here and there. Marquinhos is actually a regular goal scorer. Guess what Marquinhos has to score tonight is? 15.
Massive. If you want to, I mean,
it's a central defender, so I get it. It's not somebody that we look to for goals, but it's someone that constantly scores important goals in big games. And it's something that it is just the hunch. I have no statistical data to back this. Don't go and put your school fees.
You can just joke with something. You can joke with. Just joke with something. Marquinhos to score 15 times your money.
And remove your mind. Even if it's something that you put, you win 1-5. Just remove your mind from it. It's something that can happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen because I can't see the future. But basically, I just have a hunch because Marquinhos, these are the type of games that he pops up, just
15 odds for Marquinhos to score.
Scores an important goal. You never know. But so more regular goal scorers, Jamal Musiala to score is 3.80 odds. So Jamal Musiala, still scored in Bayern's last game. The great Lionel Messi, the GOAT, 2.80 to score.
That's massive.
To score at any time, in any type of goal.
That's massive.
Penalty, tapping, any type of goal. Lionel Messi to score once in this game, at least once, is 2.80 odds. That is ridiculous.
Okay. Okay, your mic is on now.
2 points.
That was 80. That's almost even triple your money. That's close to triple your money. For Lionel Messi, perhaps the greatest player.
So if you put 1 million, you win 3
no,
million.
please.
If you put 1 million,
By the time we come here tomorrow, the queue that will be here. You will think you are this.
Well, it's crazy actually. Lionel Messi to score almost 3 odds in that one. So I mean, if your mind carry him, if you just carry him,
I mean, everything. The caveat is if you're mind. If you're mind.
If your mind,
and none of these
don't Baba, and if you are also out there, don't take what I can afford to lose.
Yep.
Don't take, because see, triple as I did,
People he will not refund
I will
you.
not refund you.
I will not even let him refund you.
Okay, and Okpeyemi also will not refund.
Because we have won.
Okpe will not refund you.
We have won.
So let's run through it once again so that we can get out of Pontas Corner and continue with the show.
Yeah, so I give you for me my choice pick for today. That's Bayern Munich to win or draw and both teams to score. So that's 2.05 odds. We gave you Lionel Messi to score 2.80. We gave you Marquinhos to score 15 odds on huge, massive probability. 15 odds.
That's the biggest risk.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
so 1,000 will give you 15,000.
Yes, on Marquinhos.
It's not. I'm not advising you to do it.
No, I'm not even advising anybody to
The
do
way
it.
Okpeyemi is smiling, Okpe wants to do it.
No, I won't.
I know Okpe will still talk to you outside the show. I understand for Okpe. I know you can afford
No,
to lose 1,000.
you've jinxed it. You've jinxed it.
Okpe can lose 1,000.
You've
You will not
jinxed
bat
it.
an eye. In
You've
fact,
jinxed it.
I reckon Okpe loses thousands of naira in one particular side of Ikeja every night. We cannot say that on this
You
show.
cannot see that.
This show is not censored.
Okay, yes, that's all we got for you on Pontas Corner. Pontas Corner will return tomorrow, God willing, as well. Same time on Sport Cruise, 6 to 7 p.m. So the gospel is always, if you are not up to 18 years, you are not
Okay.
allowed to join Pontas Corner, to play, to stake anything. No, if you are not up to 18, you can't. You have to be 18 and above. And also remember, don't stake more than you can afford to lose. I will not refund you. Your platform too will not refund you. So they could say
No, your platform might even have got one reward. So
okay,
maybe
Cash out.
maybe.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
But yeah,
But
we will not refund you.
Sports Cruise.
We will not refund you.
Yeah, your own.
Sports Cruise featuring Okpeyemi Akinrede, Tunde Young and Cherry.
Cherish.
No ask for
Voila.
refund.
Voila. Okay, let's take a breather. Then when we come back, we'll talk about the UEFA Champions League specifically on the show. It is Sport Cruise. It is live on Mainland 98.3 FM. We are streaming on Facebook. We are streaming also on YouTube. You can send in your messages on WhatsApp to 0913 600 0410. You can send SMS as well to 0913 600 0410. You might not be able to call us. Yes, a bit of a problem with the call line as we speak, but don't worry, you can still contribute. There's enough feedback platform for you to join the show. That is why we've got Facebook streaming live, Mainland 90.3 FM, also YouTube, Mainland 90.3 FM streaming live. Then there's WhatsApp, there's SMS. So that's more than enough for you. Yes, that's more than enough for you. All right, there. So let's take this breather. Then up next is the UEFA Champions League. Champions League mode of the show. Yes, this segment is for those that are in the Champions League or that are supporting teams that are in the Champions League. If you are not a fan of a team in the Champions League and you are not supporting any team in the Champions League, my brother, wait for your turn. The first half.
Be specific.
Is it?
Be specific.
No, I just say it.
I can help you.
Oh yeah, well, you are we kokoloju oloro. So guys, it's tonight. Champions League returns tonight. The first game is in Italy, AC Milan against Tottenham Hotspur. So much is not being said about that game. A lot of persons don't expect so much from that game. These are two teams that are struggling for form. Also, the other one is where the superstars, is like the elites, are playing. Talking about Paris Saint-Germain in France against Bayern Munich. Paris Saint-Germain also, they have been good, but they've not performed at the optimum level that was expected of them, especially the fact that they did not top their group in the group phase. And for Bayern Munich, they've been good, won all their group games, got to the round of 16, but you can tell that they are a team that looks like they are yet to face a true test this season.
I mean, they did face Barcelona.
Barcelona is not the real test.
Come on, Barcelona on top of La Liga. 7 goals conceded so far, 16 clean sheets. Barcelona is one of the best teams.
I mean, by the time they face Barcelona
Barcelona
were doing well.
Barcelona have not struggled in the league this season.
Yes, they were doing
European conversation.
in the European competition.
And even a bit of context there. Even when they faced Barcelona, especially in the first leg, Barcelona was the better team. But for whatever reason, they forgot how to score. That's, I mean, it seems like something you want to say, but if you watch the first leg back, I distinctly remember Lewandowski missing 2 good chances the first half. Pedri missed a couple chances as well. So the second leg was not even close. But that first leg with the ginger, with the putting the new team together and all that. But I know we can't take it about Bayern Munich. They did win every single game in their group, and they come into this tie as favourites, albeit by a tiny margin, but they are still favourites because they won their group and PSG did not. There's a reason we are playing the first leg in Paris. Is the team that finishes second that plays at home first. That's how it works in the Champions League. So for Arsenal fans that are not familiar with the rule, so I just thought.
I mean, they've been away for a long time. Let's just leave Arsenal fans, because we keep talking about Arsenal fans. Also, Manchester United fans, they are not in Champions League this season, even though they were just there a couple of seasons ago. But that game, I want us to talk about the AC Milan Tottenham Hotspur game before I go on to start taking feedback on WhatsApp and also via SMS. The number to send in your contributions to 0913 600 0410. We are also streaming live on Facebook, also on YouTube. You can drop your contributions right there. Yes, to join us on Mainland 98.3 FM on Facebook, also on YouTube. Now, for the Tottenham game, Tunde, I have a feeling that game will produce more goals than the Bayern Paris Saint-Germain game.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible that we could talk all this trash about AC Milan Tottenham being a Europa League game. I thought that would be the most interesting game of the night. That's why Champions League game, Champions League night, you try to watch every game. But I'll be genuinely surprised, because these are two teams that just simply don't have a clear path to find it in the back of the net. And to be fair, they don't defend particularly well either, so we could see a firecracker in Milan. I would definitely welcome that. I'm not adverse to watching good football, so if that happens, why not? PSG Bayern Munich has the capacity to be cagey. It's two teams at the top of their games. They can decide to to hold it back a bit and let the fear of losing take over. And while AC Milan Tottenham could be two teams that have nothing to lose, absolutely going at it. So there's no reason why that game can be the highest scoring of the two. It is just quite unlikely, but if it does happen, it will not be such too much of a surprise. So
who will win? I want your predictions. AC Milan Tottenham Hotspur, your correct score.
Is there a way they can both lose?
Correct score, Tunde, quickly.
I'll lean towards Tottenham. Just say whether I want new win.
A 1-0 win for Tottenham. Okay. Bayern against Paris Saint-Germain in France. Your prediction for that one, correct score?
Bayern 2-1 win. We have bet on that. We don't have choice.
Bayern 2-1 win. Okay, AC Tottenham at the San Siro. Your prediction?
Both of them are almost the same thing in their respective leagues. AC Milan, unfortunately, are unable to defend their Serie A title this season. I think they're falling about 14 points away from the potential. Let me see, Serie A champion designate. That's Napoli. So for me, it's going to be like a team of who wants it the most. It's the Champions League. It's a knockout stage. You know how important the first leg is for you most times, and you know at this point that it's either you win it or you get out. So for Tottenham Hotspur on their part, they've not had the luxury of their manager Antonio Conte. It was in the stand last match, but it was not in the touchline for them. They lost scandalous after scoring first. They lost 4-1 eventually. So I don't know how they're able to pick up themselves real quick for this one. At San Siro, it's not the easiest place to go. And no matter how bad this Milan have been playing, when it comes to the San Siro, it becomes more of a fortress for them. And then they've got some decent records, against a London club side at the San Siro also. You remember the famous 4-1 victory for Arsenal for Arsenal in the first leg at the Ivory before they lost 5-1 at the San Siro. They've got decent result against English.
So your prediction for that game?
I think AC Milan will do enough to get this one.
Correct call.
2-1
AC Milan win. Okay. Bayern against Paris Saint-Germain in France. Paris Saint-Germain the home team in that game. So quickly, just predictions because I have to take reactions.
I don't know. Maybe 2-1.
2-1 who?
For
PSG. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's now go to Facebook. Emizi Imex, I see you on Facebook. He went on to comment. Omo, this Valentine goes sweet for we football lovers. Big match tonight. Up United. Okay. Also, we are looking forward to your game on Thursday against Barcelona. Just don't make noise too much at that place. You want to go and watch that match. Let people that are in Champions League make the most noise. Well, my wagi, bro. I think I've taken this before on Facebook. Let's go to YouTube and take a comment before I return to WhatsApp. This one from It's Actually Me says, good evening, Cherish, and happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Chelsea go collect tonight and no be small. I go laugh tomorrow. Well, Chelsea are not playing tonight. See bad belly. They are playing tomorrow. Chijioke Innocent says, Man U ladies should stop that. Greenwood will be rushed by Chelsea. Arsenal if Manchester United let him
I don't
go.
think Arsenal will want Greenwood. they have Thomas Partey that still has an issue hovering around his head one way or the other.
Well, he went on to add that guy is good and should be welcomed back with open arms. Biko, Bayern versus PSG. Gongwa so Tomilore Oshikoya says, Cherish Baba, how far? You guys did not talk about FIFA Best 11 nominees. Yes, we'll talk about that tomorrow on the show. Vinicius Jr. has been left out of that one. Yes, we'll talk about it tomorrow on the show. So don't worry. We did here. Even Ancelotti has responded. He has reacted to that one as well, calling it a mistake if Vinicius is not there. But he's not on the list tonight. We'll talk about it tomorrow. So let me go to WhatsApp. This one says, good evening, Cherish, today young and okay. See what you guys have cost. Happy Valentine's Day. Finally, Pontas Corner is back, currently in traffic and enjoying the show. Cherish. Dortmund has won their last 8 games while Chelsea has not won their last 8 games. I think by now we already know who will win the game. I just hope Dortmund plays over 4.5. Daniel from Maryland. Thank you very much, Daniel, for that message. You know, says AC Milan versus Tottenham is 5-5 based on their league position. You did not add your name.
Yes,
please try and include your name when you send us messages, also with location. This one says, good evening, guys. Triple O, is it true that Arsenal is playing in the UCL tomorrow? No, they are playing in Premier League tomorrow against Manchester City
on a UCL night.
On a UCL night. This one says, hopefully my Chelsea wins tomorrow. If not, Potter will not be at will not be on seats in the second leg, because I'm sure by then he should have been sacked. Ryan from Agege, nothing go shake Potter come off for that place saying they not right now. This one says, Triple O Okwemi, Mr. Young, how far? Please tell me the story behind this Cherish and all. Okay, I've off their mic. And all of you should give us your social media handles. Thank you. PSG to win. You did not include your you did not include your name in the message. So okay, how can they find you? Asking for a social media handle.
I'm on Twitter at Mr. Kinyode, but you won't put the E at the back. You just make the D2.
Okay. Tunde Young.
But we're ready for chaos. So. I'm a very chaotic person on social
My name is
media.
my name everywhere. Tunde Young. Tunde_Young on Twitter. Tunde_Young on Instagram. Tunde Young on Facebook. Just type Tunde Young. Just Google me. I
Okay.
don't know.
And don't forget, we are looking for triple. Don't forget to add Cherish at the back.
Okay, if you go on Twitter looking for Cherish, you won't see me. Just go find Triple O official. Yes, Triple O official on Twitter. Yes, you'll find me there. Yes, I'm less controversial like Okoyemi Akinyode, by the way. Salaudin Latif says Oga Cherish mock Arsenal fans well now, because by next year yourself know they play Champions in a conference. The conference league you go they play on Friday and all your EPL games on Mondays. Conference league is on Thursday, by the way. Thank you very much for that message, Sha. You like trouble. Good evening, Triple O and the good bad boys in the studio. Thank you very much. That qualifies them the best. Shebi, and I don't want to talk about Badiashile. If he's not doing well now, all England ex-player will come drag. Okay, well, everybody agrees he's been he solved Chelsea's defensive problem.
Yeah, with Badiashile in the team, the goal against West Ham was the first goal Chelsea will concede with Badiashile in the team. So it's been one of. I said it on the show multiple times that I feel it's been the best of the new signings so far. And the kid has quality, has composure, which you just can never say about Koulibaly. So in my books, it's already a win, massive. Like you said, you should give him his plans, because if he was flopping hard, Okpe would have come here and talk to us about how we have wasted money again. So
now the kind trouble in the cost, now I make them no include Vinicius Junior in that contenders for fifth pro 11.
Put your fifth pro on the table.
Well, we'll talk about that one tomorrow. This one says good evening, Triple O and Moses from Maryland. Please tell Tunde Young to talk about Cody Gakpo 007. I'm waiting for him. Well, it did not happen.
We did it in the morning. It's not my fault. We did it in the morning.
Well, we did it on Sport Update in the morning, 6:30 a.m. If you don't want to miss tomorrow, I feel what excuse do you have for missing? We sports breakfast, so just don't miss it. 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Sport Update also will come alive. This one says after reaping us a clear 3 points and denying me a sum of 25k. Okay, all these officials,
that pays you the
those
most.
ones wait and suspend to Sammy from Inakola Estate, Alakuko. Okay, I get your pain, Sammy, but I leave the F word out of it. Come on, don't do that. It's not your money if you've not won it. That's now money where it takes take. Now you go take the verse. Bayern Munich this one sent in a picture when they meet Arsenal. About use your drag, just leave it alone. So let me see if I can take a couple of SMS right here. This one says, please, what's the latest news from Manchester United takeover? Please update me. You get that tomorrow. It's still in the works. Nothing very official yet. Please, what's the latest? Okay, I think I've taken this one. The message was sent twice. One says, be like say Arsenal no go fit win the league again, because if City climbed up, wahala go day. Please, what happened to Tottenham new striker? You see Oyobodo? Tottenham new striker. What's the problem?
Azim is asking about Arnaud Danjuma. Nothing happened to him.
Nothing.
But if you are talking about Rodrigo Bentancur, who is out for the season, he's not the striker, he's a midfielder. He's not new. He's been at the club since last season.
Okay, let me take this one. Oga Triple O, Cherish, happy Valentine. Please, is Casemiro red card in the Premier League stop him from playing against Barca?
No.
Well, the red card does not affect. Okay, this one is long. Because of time, I cannot take it. Let me see if I can take this even longer. Good evening, Okoyemi, please. Which date is the deadline of the? Okay, this one is not for me. Okay, not for me. By the way, my name is Samson. Please. Okay. Don't worry. The guys that are coming for the Valentine show will do that one. I will not be the one to help you call your wife. We have to go on the show. We'll back.
Yes, General has just been appointed as the manager of the Benin Republic national team, so he's still coming back to our neighbors.
Okay, no wala. We have to go. Stay tuned to Mainland 98.3 FM.